Business at Oistins Christchurch is beginning to flourish again on Friday and Saturday nights amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Stacey Russell recently visited the area and spoke to Chairman of Oistins Bay Gardens Inc, Kemar Harris.
And what are your plans going forward now that business is definitely on the uptick?
Well, we have a lot of plans, but we still have to take baby steps. Because everything that we think or we believe that we're coming out of the cloud, then something else happens. So we here at Oistins Bay Gardens, we're following all the protocols. We have actually put more protocols in place to make sure that we follow the rules and regulations of the government of Barbados and the Ministry of Health. But we are not prepared to overstep our boundaries that we find ourselves in problems.
What's your biggest challenge right now?
Our biggest challenge is getting people here early.
How early would you like them to come?
Well, if we can get people here at Oistins Bay Gardens for 5 o'clock, that would be good for us because this compound closes at 10. Because we still remember that we are in a state of an emergency curfew and we have to get the compound cleared by a certain time that the stall owners can get their stalls clean, that they can still get home and get their members of the staff home in a reasonable time.
One of your members said that government should really consider extending this curfew to at least midnight. Is that something you would advocate for?
For me, the government is the lawmaker, and for me, I honestly think that any decision that the government makes at this time is well with me. Whether it be at 10, whether it be at 11 or 12, you still gotta live with it. I think, yes, it would be good if we can have the additional hour that persons can make a little more income, but at the same time, we still got to be mindful that we are not in a normal time. Of vaccination, I can tell you that because I would state that about 85% of our membership, both craft and food vendors, they would have put their vaccines, and that would have been something that we all would have come together and personally got organized. So most of the persons in Oistins Bay Garden, the food handlers, have put their vaccination.
And what is your message to that 15% that are yet to take these jobs?
For me, you can't win all. We will not compel you, but we will make them willing. You understand? And in time, Rome was not built in a day. And in time, people will understand that the vaccinations are not as bad as people is making it to sound. And eventually, I believe that any normal thinking Barbadian will come to understand that is the right thing to do.
What is your message to locals and visitors to make Oistins great again?
My message is to locals and visitors. Oistins is a staple of this country. It's the second most interest place in this country. And we are a part of this history and this heritage. And we just asking persons to come, lend us support, and we in return will give you excellent service.